Hi you guys, welcome back. I'm going to be doing another skincare routine for you, and tonight is a Tretinoin night. Now I've seen a few comments in my videos asking me if I use Tretinoin, what is my skincare routine using Tretinoin. So today I'm going to show you exactly what I like to do on nights when I'm using Tretinoin. Now I have been using Tretinoin for quite some time now. I was first prescribed when I was around 20 years old for acne, and my skin has come such a long way since then, and retinoids are definitely one of those things that have transformed my skin. Now that I'm in my late 20s, I'm 27 years old, I still use Tretinoin to treat and prevent acne, but also to treat and prevent any signs of premature aging. Now, Tretinoin can be a little tricky because when you first start using Tretinoin, you might go through a period called retinization, which is an adjustment period when you're getting used to a retinoid. And during this time, you might experience things like dryness, flaking, irritation, redness, and even some breaking out, and it can be really inconvenient. A lot of people stop using their Tretinoin really early in the game because of that, but if you can get through that phase, it is so worth it because it is an ingredient that can really transform the look and feel of your skin, and eventually you will get that smooth, even, glowing skin that Tretinoin can do for you. So if there are any other Tretinoin related videos that you would like me to make for you, such as how to use Tretinoin for beginners or what ingredients that you can use with Tretinoin, just let me know and I will definitely make those for you. Also, if you're new here, welcome. My name's Sarah. I'm an esthetician in Georgia. I'm 27 years old. I have normal to oily combination skin, and I also have acne prone skin, and typically the acne is hormonal related, and I'm also really prone to getting hyperpigmentation from that acne. So all of my skincare routines are geared towards just getting the most healthy, glowing, clear, even skin possible, and I also really like to focus on treating and preventing any signs of premature aging. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into my nighttime skincare routine using Tretinoin. Now I've gone ahead and put my hair back, and I forgot to mention that the Tretinoin that I use is a 0.05% cream, and it's from the brand Mylan. I only use Tretinoin 2 times a week. I know a lot of people like to use Tretinoin 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days a week, but for me, I have seen amazing results by only using it 2 times a week. Maybe in the future I will increase it to a few more days a week, but right now I'm very happy with the results that I'm getting by using it only 2 days a week. Definitely keep in mind that you don't have to use your Tretinoin every night to get an amazing result. In fact, slow and easy wins the race. Do not rush into using a Tretinoin. So the first thing that I do every single night is double cleanse my skin, and I have a lot of sunscreen on and I definitely want to get all of that off. So I'm going to start with a cleansing balm. This is the Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. This is one of my favorites, but I'm almost out of it, so I'm excited to try something new very soon. So I'm going to take about this much and put it into the palm of my hands, and I'm just going to warm it up and apply it into dry skin. It just breaks down all of my makeup and sunscreen so nicely, and if you've never tried a cleansing balm, definitely go for this one. So I went ahead and wet my hands, and I'm just going to work some water into my face so that I can emulsify the cleanser. Now I know I say this all the time, but it still shocks me at how many influencers and people that sell skincare use makeup wipes. A makeup wipe is not anti-aging. It is the opposite of anti-aging. But anyway, so now I'm going to do my second cleanse, and this is the Naturium Niacinamide Cleansing Jelly. Whenever I use my Tretinoin, I like to use a gentle cleanser, so I will either use this one or my Allies of Skin Molecular Silk Amino Hydrating Cleanser. I recommend just sticking with a cleanser that is gentle for your skin when you are using your Tretinoin, because you don't want to strip your skin before you go in with something as active as a Tretinoin. So I'm going to take a little bit of this Niacinamide Cleansing Jelly, and you can tell I really love it too because look how much I've already used. So sometimes I get comments from people saying that niacinamide breaks them out, and you always have to remember that niacinamide is also an active ingredient. Even though it's known as a more gentle active ingredient, it's still an active ingredient, right? So if you are someone that has broken out from using niacinamide, it could be because you use too high of a percentage of niacinamide to begin with. And a lot of us cannot tolerate that. A lot of us can't tolerate a 10, 15, 20% niacinamide to start out with. So this is a 3% niacinamide cleansing jelly, and it's a wash-off product, so it's a perfect way to start out with niacinamide and gradually increase your tolerance to it. I just feel like my skin does a lot better with lower percentages of niacinamide anyway. So I always like to pat dry my skin. You also don't have to get your skin all the way dry before putting on your first skincare product. It's actually better to leave your skin a little bit damp before you go in with your first serum because it just increases the penetration power of your first serum. So for my first product today, I'm gonna go in with a toner. I don't always use a toner because a toner isn't really always necessary, but I really like this Laneige Cream Skin Toner and Moisturizer. It's just really nice and hydrating. And if I don't use this one, I might use the Paula's Choice Hydrating Toner. I'll put a little picture of it right here because I don't have it on me right now, but I just like to take a little bit of this into my hand, and it's more like an essence too, which is really nice, and I just like to put it all over my face, neck, and décolleté. My skin has been amazing lately until today when I woke up with all these new friends on my face. But that's okay, it's life and nobody really has perfect skin. Skin professionals get acne too. For my next product, I'm going in with the Ordinary Amino Acids plus B5. This is another product that's really good for hydration. Amino acids and B5 are really good, especially if you have dry, dehydrated skin. But any skin type can use this serum. So I just took 4 drops and I'm gonna press it into my face. I'm gonna go in with another 4 drops and I'm gonna press that into my neck and décolleté as well. Don't ever feel like you need to put in a ton of money to have a good skincare routine. Next product is another product from The Ordinary. If you watch my channel, you probably know that I use alpha-arbutin every single day, sometimes even twice a day, and I love it because you can layer it with pretty much anything. You can put it into any skincare routine pretty much. It has a very low chance of irritation. So why not add that little boost to your skincare to get an even and brighter complexion? Because some of you might know that I really deal with hyperpigmentation. I hyperpigment very easily, but I'm sure a lot of you can relate. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit more and put it into my neck. I've also been putting alpha-arbutin on my lips lately because I've noticed a bit of hyperpigmentation around my lips, which is not a bad thing, but I just like to add a little bit there, even that out, why not? Next, I'm gonna go in with Aquaphor. I always have Aquaphor in the house. You can use it for so many purposes, but I'm gonna use it to actually occlude my lips because when I put on my Tretinoin, I don't want any drying, flaking, or irritation around my mouth. If you want, you can put this on your lips, on the corners of your nose. You can even put this around your eyes if you wanna occlude those areas from the Tretinoin, but I'm just gonna put it on my lips and make sure that I get it on the corners of my lips really nicely as well. So typically when I'm using serums on my skin, I like to bring the serums up under my eyes as well, but I never ever do that with Tretinoin. It is way too strong for the skin under my eyes. So instead, I'm gonna go in with a different eye cream, and this is just the Retinal Eye Cream from the Inky List. And I'm gonna put this around my eyes. I think I'm gonna do a whole video on different eye creams to help with dark circles because I get questions about that a lot. And the ingredient that you use under your eyes really depends on what is causing your dark circles. So I'm gonna gently apply this under my eyes and right under my brow bone as well. Now I'm gonna finally use my Tretinoin. So at this point, all of my serums on my skin have completely dried down. You never wanna apply your Tretinoin to damp skin because, like I said before, damp skin enables your skincare to penetrate deeper. You wanna avoid that with Tretinoin. This is going to penetrate deep enough on its own, it's active enough on its own, because increasing the penetration power of your Tretinoin might increase the irritation power of it as well. Now, if you are starting out with your Tretinoin, I recommend applying your moisturizer first and then going in with your Tretinoin. You can minimize your chances of irritation by giving your skin that barrier with the moisturizer. But I'm not exactly new to Tretinoin, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a pea-sized amount. This is all I use and this is all you need. So when I first became an esthetician, I saw other estheticians and dermatologists telling patients to apply their Tretinoin by just taking a pea-sized amount and just smearing it on their face like just kind of going for it. Do not do that because that is exactly how you get an uneven application of Tretinoin. This is how you want to apply your Tretinoin. You take a pea-sized amount and then you just dab it all over your skin first. This is what you should look like before you blend in your tretinoin, and then you can just work in quadrants and go ahead and blend in the tretinoin. And just like that, it is all blended out. Now, if you want to get a smoother application and minimize irritation at the same time, you can alternatively mix your moisturizer with your tretinoin, and that'll help to dilute the tretinoin, and it might be easier to blend into your skin as well. So you might have noticed that I applied my tretinoin to my face, but I didn't to my neck and chest. And that is because I simply cannot tolerate tretinoin on my neck and chest. I get really irritated in those areas. So instead, I'm gonna apply a different retinoid, and I'm gonna use the Naturium Retinol Complex Serum on my neck and chest. And that way, I'm still using a retinoid to treat those areas, but it's just not gonna be as strong or as irritating. So I took about 2 pumps of that, and I'm gonna apply it to my neck and my chest. And now it's time for moisturizer. You really just want to go in with a nice, hydrating, rich moisturizer after using a tretinoin. And these days, I've been using the La Roche-Posay Double Repair Face Moisturizer. I also really like the Cere Moisturizing Cream. I use this all over my body as well. Sometimes I will use the Paula's Choice Hydrating Treatment Mask. And what's nice about this is if you have acne-prone skin, you can use this as well because it actually helps to soothe acne. But today, I'm just going to go in with the La Roche-Posay Double Repair Face Moisturizer. And I grabbed a whole bunch of it because again, I'm putting this on my face, neck, and chest. Okay, so that is it for my nighttime skincare routine for nights when I'm using tretinoin. So if you have any questions, do ask them in the comments. And if there were any other tretinoin specific videos you'd like to see or any other skincare specific videos, definitely let me know because I would love to make those videos for you. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more videos from me and give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.